that was the song actually won awards for my interpretation, and so thank you so much, Jack Morrish. He's an incredible drummer. Thank you for joining and tuning in. Yes, I actually did call him to thank him for the encouragement. It takes just one person to believe in you to actually push you to the next level. When you have a talent and nobody believes in you, and you have this negative environment where people say, "Why are you doing this? Why are you not doing this?" That's when you don't go to the next level. But when you have one person believing in you and pushing you, it makes a huge difference. I remember when going to a JT Fox event, and we were in a group, and JT said to another person in the group, hire her. She's a great coach. That actually meant a lot to me, and that gave me even more confidence to offer my services and products, and to, even though you believe in yourself, even though you do everything that you do, and you know that you are good at it, you know that when somebody is out there pushing you and encouraging you and validating, you don't need anybody to validate to actually do something. But when somebody believes in you and validates you, then it actually makes a huge difference. And you don't know what the consequences of that little encouragement, that little word of advice, that little oh, you said, Jack, you have an incredible talent, great singer in multiple languages. So thank you so much, Jack. I encourage everybody to have a word of kindness, of encouragement, and of praise to anybody that deserves, that you think that is doing a good job. Because without that, um, it sometimes it really pushes somebody to the next level. Like, and of course, when you're looking up to someone, it is a lot more valuable. If somebody with authority, somebody that you look up to, somebody that you admire, offers you a kind word of that pushes your confidence. So this is not the theme I was actually thinking of talking today, but it's very fitting to these times. These times right now, we're dealing with a lot of pressure from every single side. We are from the media to do something, to not do something, right? From the families around you to not do something, do not go out, don't expose, be careful. And fear is exactly what we should not be allowing in our life. Doesn't matter who says anything, doesn't matter what media you hear. Don't let that fear fill your heart and your mind and your body, because it paralyzes you. It prevents you from creating amazing ideas, from creating amazing products and services, and living your life as with a wholesome purpose. Um, when you have the utmost, highest intentions in your life to deliver a value, to deliver a content like singing, or um, coaching, in my case, coaching and singing, and helping people set up their online profile so that they can quickly set up their remote work from home situation within the new business. People are really now adapting, and really very fast. They're forced to, like, okay, how do I do this? I released a little video yesterday in my Guide for Entrepreneurs, episode number 8, about Q&A questions, like what it takes. Is it creating a company? Is it as simple as having a name and a logo? Like, well, no, it's simpler than that. Just go for it. Like, sell your product directly. You don't need to wait for anything to set up anything. Just sell. Just go and reach out to people that will maybe benefiting from your services and products. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Just, you have something to give, offer it, and somebody will give you an exchange for it. Meaning, it could be money, it could be barter, it could be like I have wonderful exchange with my hairdressers and that take care of my image right now in Boston and in Paris, and we exchange. We do coaching, marketing, in exchange for taking care of my image, and we exchange services. So services, the profit doesn't have always to have to be in money, right? It could be in an exchange of a service. Yeah, you can check out Chacin.com. Thank you, Julie. See in the comments. You can check out Chacin.com for everything that I offer there for my audience. I have books, I have music to listen to, I have To Nourish Your Soul, I have coaching services as well, and ancillary services like graphic design, setups, and pictures, videos, content creation, everything. Anyway, enough of that. This is not about that, but right now I wanted to talk about the fears. That don't let those fears really take over your life. Try to manage them by immediately being aware of them. And the first important thing is to be aware of what you're feeling. So just sit with your feelings. Sit with your feelings. Sit with what's causing you discomfort. Your body reacts first, then your thoughts and your awareness. So you just notice how your body reacts. If you feel uncomfortable, you have a pain in the stomach, you have something tension here, you feel like you're gonna cry, you wrinkle your face. All those are little things that you can notice to realize that you are actually that you are up. Let me see. Wait a second. I have the wrong camera in the YouTube. Camera 2. There you go. Stuck into the wrong camera. There, I have a whole studio here. Like, I have 4 devices, transmission for a studio for the live in YouTube. I have the music. I have everything set up for you. Today we're live streaming from my office studio. I figured I would change the scenery to this other painting here, and later I'll tell you a secret about my paintings, but a secret story about that. But so be aware of all the different be aware of the sensations that you feel in your body to detect when the fear is coming. And when you detect that, then you can take an action and just really move away your attention from it. So move away the attention from what is causing you fear and get to action. Do something. I talked the other day about planning. Planning is very important. And if you know what you're going to do every night for the next day. Last night I went to bed too late preparing for today, and I woke up really early to prepare for a little Instagram training I did before this live. You can go and check it out on YouTube later. But I wanted to start with the song that you've been listening in the background. It's Round Midnight, and Lee Shackley, from our sponsor from last week, is diligently working on that for me. We've been having some technical problems exchanging the raw files, and finally, I figured it out this morning what was the issue, and we should have it this week. So maybe for my birthday, which is the 25th, maybe I'll release this song for my birthday. So this is going to be Around Midnight. I want to give you a little hint of this song. And it's one of my favorite songs. And I really love this song. The piano player, David Herridge. It's on my happy birthday, thank you. It's on my CD Paris 2, and jazz CD from Paris. Again, David Herridge is from the UK as well, and living in Paris. And I will sing Around Midnight for you. Yes. There you go. So I'll let that go back. There. Let's see. around midnight. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, let me just go back. All right. The beginning. Yes, April 25th is my birthday. Begins to tell midnight, I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad. Oh, maybe still the intro. Sorry. Sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Memories always start round midnight. Haven't had the heart to stand those memories when my heart is still with you. And old midnight knows it too. When a quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love was ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I found you're out of my heart, and you're out of my mind. The hearts take wings for midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning, till my love is safe and sound, and old midnight comes around. Sometimes we have to let go of quarrels. We have to let go of life. Let go of the differences when we're in confinement. Just let go and just love. Just accept people the way they are. Accept what's happening and move on and take actions. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Jack says, absolutely beautiful. This is a time for reflection, but also a time for action. It's a time for really getting in touch with our hearts and in touch with what we really want to do. And our quarrel we have needs mending. Does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I found you're out of my mind, and I'm out of my heart. Let our hearts take wings. Midnight, let the angels sing you're returning, till our love is safe and sound, and though midnight comes around. La, 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 la. When a midnight comes around. Well, that was around midnight for you all. These times we're really having a different life than we had before. We want to do things that we don't want to do before. We can't do before. We are struggling with a new normal for now that's going to change into another new normal. So it's a lot of changes, a lot of adapting. But they say that those who adapt are the ones to succeed, not the ones that are smartest or the ones that know more, or the ones that are most adaptable are the ones that succeed. So make sure that you mold yourself into this new life, into this new adaptation of norms and things that we can do, we can't do. But don't let that stop you from growing and learning. They can lock us down, they can do whatever, they can remove the food, they can remove electricity. There have been so many studies of people that have suffered in confinement, in prison, deprived from everything, food, shelter, everything. But it's actually their hope that gets them to be free, the hope in the future that is going to be different. So we can be together, united to fight for a future that can be different and not the one that they may be imposing into us. But we are, our strengths are in numbers, and if we are collectively together thinking that having a hope of a better life doesn't mean that we're going to consume more. Better life doesn't mean precisely that, but a better life that is fulfilling to everybody, where everybody's on purpose, where everybody is exchanging what we're creating, and where everybody is living in abundance. And there's always, of course, the yin and yang of life. There cannot be light without the darkness. There cannot be darkness without the light. There's always we live in this duality, this world of duality. Always the two sides will exist, but the goodness and the light should prevail in all this. We should stay strong, stay hopeful, stay loving. Even if it's just one person that you can love and you can show love, that will be enough to keep you going. So don't let the confinement and all the restrictions that we put in that have been put in from the external forces to suffer. To be deprived from many things, like some people have lost their jobs, they don't have money for food. There are food drives in every single city in the United States. There are people that are offering their homes to stay. Here, the Airbnb, they're offering homes for people that are displaced, that don't have homes. So there's a lot of opportunity, but you have to be hopeful to see the opportunities. So if you're not open and hopeful and loving, then you cannot see the opportunities. Sometimes we are blind to what is out there for us, and we just need to reach out to those who are in in social media. You can just reach out in social media if you have something. You can definitely send me a message, leave a comment if you have any question, leave a comment if you really are encouraged by this, and then tell me how you feel about this. Yeah. Thank you, Jack, for tuning in. We'll see you next time. So I'll be doing this live every single day at 1 p.m. And I will definitely be continuing to give you content and information about everything that is going on so you can have some strategies to handle the situation. You can check out the little Instagram training that I made before. It's free for all. It's on my YouTube channel. Please check out my YouTube channel, Neni Carolina Chacin. You check out my social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, if you want to follow me and check out what's going on. Also, today's sponsor is Illustrator. So here is today's sponsor. There you go. Today's sponsor is Illustrator in Paris. Yuki Masuchita is a Parisian, Japanese, Parisian, American illustrator. Amazing, amazing artist. And she creates beautiful books. She has a children's book called Liana. She has French ABC to learn the phonetics of the alphabet in French. She also has ABC Phonetics and ABC Paris. So it teaches you French language, like basic words and based in the feminine and the masculine differences in beautiful illustrated books called ABC Paris, which is, you can see it. She's at Illustrator in Paris in Instagram or Facebook, and you can go to her website as well, which is www.illustratorinparis.com. She has an Etsy shop. You can also get all her books in blurb.com, but she has an Etsy shop with all her books. Like I said, she has a beautiful proverb book with illustrations with inspirational messages. She also has the 2 language books for French, ABC Paris and ABC Phonetics. And you have beautiful graphic design, little images to help you visually learn a new language, which is a great thing to do during this time. And also she has a children's book called Liana, that it's the little fabule about a chameleon. How a chameleon was always adapting to every environment and changing colors depending on where they were. And the chameleon was adapting, and then he realizes, or she realizes, that she just has to be herself and doesn't have to copy whatever external color she sees to be loved. So just be yourself, be your own being. And it's a cliche, be yourself, but really, everyone has a unique gift, and there's nobody like you. You're unique, and your unique skills with your unique experience, with your unique intentions and desires are what can bring an amazing service and product to the humanity and to all your family and surroundings. I think that's what I have done with my life. I have a talent in singing and a talent in speaking, a talent in coaching and a talent in engineering. So I help people create things in different. So I sing, I perform, I coach, I help people by coaching, and I also give online solutions to people in my geeky world. So I am unique. Nobody has that combination of experiences, and I can do that because I have those skills. It's my own unique thing, and I offer that. So make sure that you leave a comment, you tune in. I'll be doing again this week live from my studio, my workstation, and I'll maybe show you around what's in here later. Another day, but I'll be live every day at 1 p.m., 1:10 p.m. From Tuesday to Saturday, and so tune in for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this around midnight. Bye bye.